We're on to day 3 of small moments writing. It's been so fun to see what you guys are coming up with to write about. All of the details that you have, all of the small moments and the funny things that have happened to you. I have enjoyed getting to see them. I thought today would be a good way to wrap up and finish our story. Ralph tells a story and actually get to doing some writing, personal narratives, or our small moment stories, okay? So we'll finish our story today, and then you guys are going to get to start writing about your small moments, okay? So remember, all of the kids started asking him questions about his inchworm story. I'm sure that you guys are pretty curious too about what happened with Ralphie and his inchworm. Okay. Wait a minute, I thought something did happen with that inchworm. Well, I picked up the inchworm and decided to name him Nick. I built Nick a house, but he just inched away. So I followed him, which is why I didn't notice that someone was following me. Uh-oh. And then, all of a sudden, this wobbly, crazy baby grabbed Nick and put him in his... I know this part is going to be pretty funny, so we can take a quick laugh, and then we're going to come back to the story. Ready? The little baby put the inchworm in his diaper. I tried to be calm. Come on, baby, I said. Really nice. Give Ralphie the inchworm. It didn't work. Was this the end of Nick? No, it wasn't the end of Nick, thank goodness. But then I noticed Nick was escaping. He crawled right up the baby's stomach. Quickly, I rescued Nick and ran. And we spent the rest of the afternoon doing nothing together. The end. Everybody clapped and cheered. Show the picture, Ralph, someone said. I remember he didn't actually write it down. Wonderful. Hooray! Yay, Ralph. And I wasn't so embarrassed anymore. So I did. I was at the park. Look at his story. He definitely took a small moment and gave us lots of details, didn't he? And that was last year. This year, I write stories all of the time. I keep finding stories everywhere. This might be too thick to staple. 100 Funny Stories by Ralph. Ralph has some writing tips for us. Writing tips from Ralph. First, get comfortable. Second, it's okay to ask for help. What was that funny thing I did again? If you ever need help with a story, you could ask your teacher or you could ask your adult who's around. 3, you could always write about what you had for breakfast. Yum. 4, eat lots of chocolate. I don't really know how that will help you with writing, but it sounds pretty tasty. And look at all of the books that Ralph has written. When I Ate Too Much Spaghetti, The Shampoo Mystery, The Marker That Never Ran Out, The Crazy Supermarket Cart, When My Mom Bought Me the Wrong Size Underwear, The Lunch Lady's Friend, When My Backpack Was Really Heavy, The Case of the Missing Ice Cubes, The Worst Staple Jam Ever. Oh goodness, there's more. When My Baby Brother Ate Hot Sauce, Daisy's embarrassing birthday party, when the principal tripped, the scariest hamster, when the librarian yelled really loud at me, and my bathroom emergency. Whew. Look at all of those small moments that Ralph found. Goodness, did a great job with all his stories, just like you guys are. So we've been looking at some small moments in our lives. The first thing that we did was we thought about those ideas, and we wrote down a couple of them on our worksheet. Then we picked an idea. This is what we want to write about. And we wrote a bunch of details about things that happened in that story. So we started with brainstorming or thinking about and talking about some small moments in our lives with our adults. Then we picked out the small moment we wanted to write about and jotted some ideas down around on our big circle. So today we are going to get to some writing about the small moments that we picked. So when we start our writing, we can start by drawing it out. So we would draw the first detail that happened. So we would write first, and we could draw a picture. So for my story, I would say first, my brother climbed into a tree. And I can draw it, and I can draw my brother climbing it. Second, or next, and then I can draw my picture here about what happened next. Then I can talk about what happened last and draw my picture here. Okay? So first, what you're going to do on your worksheet is organize the ideas. Draw the picture for what happened first with your small moment. Draw your picture for what happened next in your small moment. And then draw your picture of what happened last in your small moment. The next step is that you are going to have to stretch out your idea. So draw your picture for what happened first, and then write a sentence. First, what happened? Remember to start with a capital letter and to end with a period. Write the idea for what happened next, and you can draw your picture at the top. And then you're going to talk about your idea about what happened last. Okay? So your steps for today are simply to draw your first, next, and last picture, and then to write your words first, next, and last onto your pages, okay? Whew. Great work. I'm excited to see what some of your ideas are and how you've drawn out your small moment stories. You guys are doing a great job adding details. And tomorrow, we'll get to start writing out our sentences. Isn't that so exciting? You guys are telling stories. Yay! Okay. Happy writing and happy drawing.